Ba 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 ba. Ba ba ba. Oh. Nice. Oh, hello, hello. How you doing? Howdy, howdy. You're always here. It's nice to see. Such a nice vibe too. Oh no, you're sick. Damn. I don't know. I've been feeling a bit sick the last couple of days. But you know, not sick enough to not do anything, but sick enough to be like, you know, a bit more tired in the morning and a bit more, yeah. You have like the flu. So I'm wondering if this nice effect will work or not. I wonder where I put this. Should be in the chip base. Buildables. Here. Let's see. Okay, now it should be red. Okay, sweet. I think I can like add a very, very simple thing. That would allow me to do this on all of them. Not deletable. AC destroy. Damn, my fingers are so cold, so cold. And I'm sitting inside. It's I should get one of those lovely, lovely hand warmers. You can like break them in two and then they become like super hot. And then you put them back into hot water when you're done and you can do it again. Magical. So let's try fancy delete particles. Then we can do on pre-delete item. Fancy delete particle. So now when we have this, we can go to the build component, and here before we delete it, we try base type. And then on pre-delete item. I think this is for if it hits it. If it doesn't hit it, it will try to find the cell that it hit on. So we can do here, base type. on pre-delete item. And then compile. Wow, compiling today takes a lot of time. I was looking into, I wanted to buy some more RAM for my PC. And I was looking into the RAM prices and they are bananas. It's insane. I think it's like, it's up like 400%, the same kit. It's mesmerizing. And especially since I was like, maybe I should upgrade my CPU, you know? Oh, fancy. Look at this amazing. I wonder how many particles I can spawn without my PC burning up. Let's make this a bit bigger. Okay, we can draw here and then draw. Woo! Okay, the spawning of the particles is actually super fast. And this is like a knot. Wow! Damn. Okay, whoever said that Unreal's performance suck, like, go suck a bag of Cheetos. You had a first video TDR. What is TDR? Explain. To be rated. Town. Game Maker's performance. Oh yeah. Game Maker performance might suck, but damn, like, look at how many particles I can spawn. Like, woo! This is sick. I wish I could delete all of them at once. That would look amazing. Damn, I always thought I couldn't make particles, but damn, this is sick. I'm sitting here like the Obama meme, you know? I'm congratulating myself in an empty void. I haven't used GameMaker enough to say that the performance absolutely sucks, but I know that there's a lot to be desired. But is there something in particular that makes GameMaker, like the performance in GameMaker, bad? Like, since I mean it's a primarily 2D engine, right? Whoa! Shaders are still okay. So I'm assuming they don't have all the fancy fancy shading techniques. I'm assuming they still use like HLSL or GLSL maybe, but maybe they don't have like all the pipelining to make rendering efficient. But hey, GameMaker is a great way to start and also to make some amazing games. I think, isn't Celeste made in GameMaker? I might be hallucinating that. Let's check it out. GameMaker. Let's see. Accept cookies. Showcase. Okay, maybe it wasn't Celeste. Load more. I'm gonna be honest, I have never heard of any of these games, but I'm also gonna be honest and say I don't play super small games either. So that's, I think that's on me. Project Anno Arc. Okay, I don't know. Never heard of any of the games. Didn't look too rendering intensive. All of them are very 2D like. So I wonder why their shaders suck. That would be fun to learn, you know? Fun to learn. Okay, so now the big question is, I'm not sure. Oh, okay. Maybe I should add it for the big ones too. Maybe later. But this works. This works. Wow. Okay. So now we got some amazing new effects. That's nice. That's nice. I could sit like this all day, every day. I'm not sure I love that they disappear, like the back, like the mesh itself disappears very quickly, which leaves a bit of a hole. So it doesn't feel, compare that to, so let's say you spawn them, that it becomes a more of a smooth transition. So maybe I should work on the transition, or I should work on something else. I have a problem. Yeah, definitely. I would love to know. Because I've used GameMaker once. It was, let's see, I think it was 10 years ago I used GameMaker. So that's a long time ago. No, it must be more than 10, maybe even. No, around 10. Yeah, around 10. I would say, yeah, around 10 years ago I used GameMaker. And we made a if you played Binding of Isaac, so I guess you call them dungeon crawler. Do you call them? Is Binding of Isaac a dungeon crawler? Binding of Isaac. So, okay, it's a roguelite, but I mean, you crawl room to room. All of them are like semi-randomly generated. But if I look at their tags, it's like action roguelite. Okay, yeah. But whatever. Yeah, we made a kind of a Binding of Isaac game in GameMaker, and yeah, turned out pretty damn good for being like the first game we ever made. So I mean, you gotta take that with a grain of salt. I don't know now. Now when I have this amazing effect, I don't know if I love this. This like cube fly away effect. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, really? Oh, okay. So if you then do shader set and then shader unset in GameMaker to get a shader, that's so I'm assuming that you call, oh, you need to, okay. So you need to do all the grouping yourself. So you need to like group by shader so you don't do set unset too much. Because I'm assuming loading the shader is like doing a normal set call or like a normal draw call in any other engine. So that would be very, very heavy. Like if you do it the wrong way. I guess if you do it the right way, then it's fuck it. That's fine. Who cares? To send stuff to the shader, you need to get a shader uniform with the shader uniform. Okay, but I mean, you should be able to cache the shader, right? Forever and ever. I mean so how you do in general. So we have now we have Metal, we have Vulkan, and we have DirectX 12. So if you use any of those, the normal workflow is that shaders, like you basically gather pipeline state objects, e.g. PSOs, when you build the game, and then you use it, like you when you have them gathered, you then like use it to compile the correct shader path. But like you shouldn't compile shaders at the start. You should basically compile the last part of the shader during runtime. So yeah, I'm assuming that GameMaker is not doing the whole pipeline stuff. Maybe, who knows? Who am I to judge? I mean, it isn't, you gotta be honest with yourself, it isn't magic. I mean, it's it's somewhere someone is doing a rendering call, and somewhere someone is doing have built a nice transform system, you know. So it isn't magic. That's for sure. Okay, so I have this bug. One, we should commit, save the work, use source control, use git. Let's update, let's push. And that's even though I'm working on this project all by myself, I always use git. Very, very, very important. Okay, so I want the global I think I have this like world settings files. Okay, so it has a master volume, SFX volume, music volume, texture quality. Because now every time if I build a game and then load it, the texture quality is always set to low, which bothers me a lot. Because, like, let's say this is your first time going in, would be awful. Okay, so I've set the quality to 4. Why is it set to 4? Is 4 max? So we have the game user settings, set quality. Okay, low, medium, high, epic, cinematics, gets clamped if needed. Okay, so I'm not sure what cinematic in this case mean. So let's bump that down at least to number 3. Because maybe cinematic is not the correct setting. Let's Google Unreal Cinematic setting. Shader is compiled. GMS supports GLSL, HLSS, and Glass. Glass is quite one. I love saying Glass. It's well, yeah, that's a funny standard. If your shader has not been compiled and you call shader set, the game will crash. Oh, what a lovely thing. I mean, how can Unreal compete with that? How can Unreal compete with if your shader has not been compiled? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Usually, if your shader doesn't compile, or if you ship a broken shader, it usually just becomes black. That's the the normal flow, but who am I to judge, you know? I am just a humble person. I need to go fetch a charger. Yeah. Okay. But yeah. I'm not gonna say bad things about a thing I don't use because it doesn't affect me at all. So yeah, if you use GameMaker, then all kudos to you. How long have you gotten in your game? Like, or if you're working on a game, or... Okay, so now let's bring up the settings menu. Doo-doo-doo. Almost done with the prologue. Okay, cool. How can you say it's playable, you think? That's one of the things that you should know, man. Okay, let's see. Settings. I don't use any of that anymore. Main menu, settings, graphics, graphics button. Okay, that's how I do that. The graphics box I seem to instantiate as I go. We have the quality, main quality. Set overall scalability. Okay. 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Makes sense. Oh no. Okay. Now at least okay, so now at least I should set all the settings to something higher. Fancy. So I'm gonna try to get this game out in a playable state. Hopefully sooner rather than later. I removed the itch.io page, but it's back now. Hello, bro. How are you doing? Are you doing great? I hope you're doing great. And I should probably kill this. I tried to make a narrative for this game, but clearly I killed that. My health is doing wonderful. Could not be better. Can only be worse. So time to keep it that way, so to say. Okay. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Okay. I have a narrative sequence. Is this used anywhere? Find references. By name. Get narrative sequence. Start sequence. Nice. We can kill it. And I don't have that anymore. Sweet. So now we can... oh no! Then I'm here to entertain. How can we make this even better? I can show you something sweet and wonderful. I can show you some new effects, some things I've been cooking up on. So we got a bit of some fancy boxy glow thing to hide the spawning, so it doesn't snap too much. So now we have fancy spawning and fancy deleting, but only for cubes. Only for transportation belts. Exactly. That's the kind of reaction I want. Bravo. Thank you. What can I say except I'm an artistic genius? No, far from it. I'm more of a autistic genius, if I say so myself. Oh, and I also need to show then to make it clear that they currently the grass doesn't regrow. No, it only regrows on spawn. Which I mean, let's keep it that way for now. This grass is hella expensive. It's like my entire rendering budget is this grass, okay? So I need the person to to build fast, okay? That's if you want a game that is running smoothly, less grass. And I also made you see that the grass is not it doesn't clip out too soon either. So it's like you have the grass can be pretty far away, you know. Yeah, I mean, I think it's like, so all of this grass is one draw call. Everything is instantiated. So I think it's as optimized as it can be for now. Probably, something like that. Okay, so let's say you have a bunch of belts, right? And now we can remove it, so we can spawn a lot of effects at the same time. So, and then and it's not lagging at all. All the cubes, it's like you can't delete faster than this. So we cannot possibly lag, okay? That's or at least on my machine, okay? On my machine it won't lag. TM. I have one issue, and that is with the I think, yeah, exactly. You have to hedge your bets, okay? I can't can't put all my horses in one cartridge or one, I don't know. But yeah, one thing is one thing I have performance-wise is, so when you try to draw like a crap ton of belts, then it starts lagging, and it's lagging because all of them are doing like a set actor, set blah 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 blah, which like needs to recalculate some physics thing. I can probably disable physics while in that mode, and that would probably be better, but you know, for now let's keep it that way. Arc Knight Enfield's Stow Your Belt visualization idea. What? Arc. Okay, now I need to look this up. What is Arc Knight Enfield? And who should I sue? Okay, look, I have billions of not the dollars. Okay, this doesn't look like it. Looks maybe the other way around, okay? Let's see, 5 days ago. Kibitz. Oh, okay. Their belts are quite cool, actually. This, huh. I mean, it's that's a cool game. It's like an anime game in something. Huh. No, it's not similar. It wasn't similar at all. And and I probably stole this idea from someone else, so it's all stealing, okay? We're all just a bunch of thieves. And now AI is here, and they're also a bunch of thieves. Yeah, I mean, that's a fun combination. Anime factory simulation. That's a niche audience. Or to be honest, might not be that niche. Or maybe it is. I mean, I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna try to say this. I don't know. Like, I guess most anime games that I've seen are either so I guess most anime games are usually, I don't know, some like RPG game, or it's a bullet hell, or it's a, I don't want to say dating sim, because that's because it doesn't need to be a dating sim, but it's like a, what would you say, like an RPG where you talk to people and make friends and whatever. It's not a narrative exploration, narrative simulation, narrative game. Yeah, narrative game probably. Yeah, narrative game sounds fine. Okay, I need to take a call. Okay, if I had the Guess Who's Back music now, or the Eminem, that would be wonderful. That would be very soothing. Okay, so now to your question: are you here? So I don't just say stuff into the void, because that would be unnecessary. Yeah. It's like, is it T-Pain? No, Lil Jon. Yeah. So your question was, since next semester I'm going my last semester, I might as well learn Blender and Unity fully with ample time I get. What do you think? I want to learn, but I couldn't get myself motivated. So I mean, if you can't get yourself motivated, that's one thing. Like, if you want to make games, then you should absolutely make games. That's because you did like a general, I don't remember, did you do like a general computer science, something else? I wasn't 100% sure exactly what you did. If you can refresh my memory, it's been a while, you know. You need to help Uncle Panda here. Because I think definitely one thing is going to happen in the games industry. It's gonna change a lot the upcoming years. I think it's going to be more tilted towards indie, and all of this is this AI buzzword, hype, whatever. It's like art assets are going to be cheaper to make for indies. Like code is going to be cheaper to like debug and create for indie game developers. So I think a lot of things is going to happen, but I think AAA is still gonna be there. So like, game development is going nowhere. At least that's what I think. I could be wrong. I don't think I'm wrong, but I could be wrong. You know, we gotta be open and honest here. So I don't think game development is going anywhere. I think it's going to change as an industry, and I think a lot of people who are bad at their jobs are gonna lose their job. But a lot of people who are good at their jobs are gonna be even more valuable than they were before. So even though like your fellow AI hype bro might say that, oh, this is people who can't code are going to be amazing. For now, at least, that's not true. Like if you know how to prompt and use, like if you know how to code and you know how to get the thing to do the instructions that you want it to do, then yeah, that's amazing. But I've seen so many product managers and whatever, and they're not gonna code. That's like debugging is not their forte. They are good at telling people what to do. They are not good at getting like giving concrete directions. They're good at their thing. They're not good at for now, at least. Yeah, I mean, one thing I've been using it a lot to create like smaller tools that has no like. I would say like I think Linus Torvalds put it best. It's you can use it as long as it's not production things that you want to ship. Like you can use it for research. That's I think I use Claude a lot to find out like, hey, I need something about this historical time period. Give me a reference. And then I just go and read the reference. It's like reading Wikipedia. It's you just go to the like you don't know exactly what to type, and you can use this nice search engine to narrow it down and get the right answer. So that's perfect. Currently, I try to use stuff to write C++, but it becomes a nightmare. Like it, from what I like have been using, it's really bad at C++. So far, might change in the future, but if you're making a React app, then holy moly, it's so easy. Because I don't know React, I don't like TypeScript, but damn, like I can write with an AI, I can write like a stupid dashboard for whatever I need. It's just convenient, it's nice, it's stupid. I'm just using it for like internal use. Exactly, fuck React, right? No one likes React to begin with, so let the AI take the job. But I'm also aware that, hey, I am not a web developer. I have no clue what's best practices or whatever. So when I'm just writing tools and I want a nice UI, then React is perfect. Then I don't care. I like fuck it. Like let the AI do it. You hate React as a user. Wow, then that's a lot, you know. How can you hate React as a user? But yeah, no, I tried to do web dev early on in my career. Never liked it. Always found it like, why all the JavaScript libraries, all the niche things, it's not my thing. Not my thing. Wait. Have I been waiting forever to unlock something that I had money for? Okay, so I don't have money for that. Maybe I should create a red ring around things that you can't afford, okay? That's that would be maybe good to do. But not today! Where is my water? Okay. I want to unlock some new things. So we were continuing. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. But yeah, like, I think definitely there is a huge opportunity to, like, if you're a like data or computer scientist major, then like there are a bunch of jobs that will be available to you if you find making games fun. Like, I can't really promise that like everything will be easy to get a job, especially when I know that you live in Pakistan. So yeah, I don't know how the job market is looking there. Probably not great, I guess, since it's a economical downturn, and that, you know, that affects everyone. So yeah, can I say that it's the best job opportunity? Definitely not. Games has never been the best job opportunity ever. Never, ever. Has never been, will never be. It's a passion field. People do it because they think it's fun. Like, of course, there are people making a lot of monies about it, but I would say mostly it's you shouldn't be there to make money. You should be there because you just like making games. Unity plus Blender. I mean, usually, like, if you're more artistically, like, more of an artistic person, I would focus on one. I always felt like focusing on one is the thing we do in today's society. But if you wanna like make indie games, then yeah, definitely. Then you should do Unity plus Blender. Then yeah, exactly. Then if you're pursuing it as a hobby, then Unity plus Blender, that's perfect. I'm not a very, very good modeler. I wish I knew Blender more than I do. But, you know, I am where I am. And I do this for a hobby, and I do mostly code. But I also do mostly, you know, code-like games. So I'm working on a simulation game, which is primarily code, you know. So I can't, like, if you want to make indie games and you want to pursue this as a hobby, then yeah, Unity and Blender, perfect. Like, if you do Unity or Unreal and Blender, that's also perfect. Unreal is a bit more demanding, so I guess you need some, maybe a better PC or whatever, but yeah. Now you just need to finish your FYP ASAP to start focusing on it. Is FYP, what does that stand for? I am old, guys, okay? You need to use small words. Can't use this hip language with me. Final year project. Okay, yeah, makes sense. I'll accept it. Ah, sweet. Good luck on your final year project. I hope Godspeed, as they say. At this point, I'm a bit confused. How am I supposed to do this? I have water here. Okay, I should rework this pipeline here. Be gone, be gone. Ah, the Git buddy. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. First feature. Always the hardest one to finish. That's not what's supposed to be there. We need a slicer. Put it in here. Slice the ingot. Get it out. Then after slicing, you turn it into a wafer. And the wafer. Dream tool for lazy devs. So about everyone. Okay, let's see, how can I... Okay, I need tunnels for this. This doesn't make sense. Help. Okay, I need to improve my tunnel system. I think at this point you're allowed to actually put in everything into the same thing, I think. Right, and around, and right in. Okay. Okay, nice. You're allowed to do that. Cool. It's for those guys that don't want to use GitHubzilla and just get it over with. Yeah, I mean, I've seen a lot of people that could use a simple tool, especially artists. A lot of them never learn to use Git. But yeah, most people's problems are around merge conflicts. And most Git tools never label, like most Git tools don't label like what goes where. So when you get a merge conflict, you just say, like they say mine and theirs, or this and theirs, and like what is this, what is mine, what is theirs, what is, it's our code base, so what the fuck is going on? Automatically resolving merge conflicts. If you can solve that, I will be very impressed. Because that's a very hard problem to solve. Because the thing with solving merge conflicts is you don't really know like when what solves to where. Sometimes it's actually a valid conflict. I mean, for 99% of the people that use Git, then yeah, definitely, like automatically resolving is an easy endeavor. You just resolve like whatever seemed to be the latest, probably. But when you get up there, you know, in the most complex of systems, then yeah, if you just automatically resolve, you're automatically screwed. Is this? Oh no, I scammed myself. No, I didn't. Okay, it's in the slicer. Unclear as fudge. How many do I need? Oh, okay, yeah, nice. This will be the first chip ever created in this game. Wafer. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's nice. Like, not messing with the grades, you know? That would be just absolutely terrible. Okay, so I have a couple of things here that I want to resolve. One, I don't know when I can afford stuff. That is a bad thing. Two, I don't know what things does. Or I do know, but I think that a normal user wouldn't know. So that sucks. I need to fix that. Number two, when you build multiple things, you probably want the last recipe that you had. Now it doesn't. Oh, there we go. Bye bye shippies. Whee! Off you go to the mother node. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. Oh, I also don't know the pricing for stuff. So that would be nice to get into a proper state. Like, wee! It's like a small pizza. Wee! And they're already so tiny, so when I squish it in like a CY axis, it becomes just a small chiplet. Okay, this is turning out to be a game. Who could have guessed? Not me. Especially since I'm the one who made it, and I'm building the wrong buildings to get the thing that I want. But this session here has been nice. I've been focusing more on the beginning. Wow, yeah. I mean, that's perfect. I hate to be the AI hype dude, okay? I hate those people. I really do, okay? They are just unbearable humans, but I wonder if, like, I wonder if an LLM could actually solve Git problems. I wonder if they could solve merge conflicts. I wonder if you have two things and you're like, I wonder what it does. I wonder what it's supposed to be. I wonder if having an LLM look at a merge conflict could actually resolve it. Because if it did, that would be cool. If it doesn't, then yeah, whatever. Yeah, I mean, look, everything is just tools. We're here to use them, right? So if the shoe fits, I guess. Having the smelter upgrade doesn't make any sense price-wise. Yeah, it will be a random outcome. 100% a random outcome. But yeah. And it will be hell expensive. You know how much those tokens cost? Yeah, not sure. I would put that at a 6 out of 10 idea kind of thing. What was I supposed to do? Alright, yeah, I have more belts now. What do they cost? They cost more. Who could have guessed? Achoo. I'm like chasing this chip with the belts. Not that expensive, but yeah, they are expensive. That's for sure. Especially, you know, I mean, just having a simple Git is actually quite nice. Like for instance, for this project, like the one that you're looking at, I wouldn't need more than a button to press push, you know. And I think that's for a lot of people, and most Git clients are unnecessarily complex, right? So I think like if you find the correct person that needs it, like I think someone needs it, especially in the beginning. Will it work to be multiple people working on the same project? I don't know. That you need to actually, then you need to solve a harder problem, I would say. But if you can solve that problem, then yes, that's beautiful. Yeah, so it's not, I don't want to be discouraging in any way, because like a lot of people could use a helping hand with Git. Most people are really bad. And yeah, so yeah. What can I say? I think would I use it? No, but I also know Git, so I have no need for it. Yeah, pretty much. What a scam. Okay, let's try to code some things. okay, for someone that is experienced with Git, I would rate it a 1 out of 10. For someone who's never touched Git before, I would rate it probably a 7 out of 10. So, but also take that with a grain of salt, okay? Don't be discouraged in any capacity. The merge conflict one, yeah, I mean, I would love to have a standalone merge conflict tool. If it worked, great. I would rate it 10 out of 10. But I am skeptical to how well it works. I don't mean to say bad, you know, I'm not here to bash, but I mean, if it works, then yeah, that's, you know, if you can do merge conflicts, that's 10 out of 10. But that's if, right? Okay. That's a high bar to meet. Not to be disappointed. I will never be disappointed, man. I think it's like it's a good target, you know. Reach high, and if you reach it, then yeah, that's great. If you don't, you tried. What? Why can't I delete this? What is this? What is this buffoonery? It's because it's here. Huh, lol. Yeah, high risk, high reward. Yeah, definitely. It's I think it was I listened to one of an interview with one of the co-founders for Lovable, and I mean, we're in Sweden, okay, top tier country, very chillax rules around stuff, like yada yada, you know, like we can fail and don't go broke, so nice things, you know. But he said like most people don't take enough risks with their life, so, which I can to a certain extent agree with. Most people don't want to take risks, which is totally fine. Like, I am somewhat risk averse, I would say. I would say I'm like, out of a scale, I'm probably 60. I would say I'm like, I won't jump off a roof type of guy, but I will try stuff. Your guardian. What does that mean? Is that your parent? And if so, why did they ditch you? Ah, Singed. Ah, okay. Yeah, cool. I used one of their products not too long ago. Or no, sorry. Singed is the gambling company, right? No, Singed is the yeah, no, I used their product not too long ago. Super nice. I think there's okay, so there are like two companies that kind of sound the same. I think it's like one is Singed, one is another thing. And yeah, Singed does the voice comm type of thing. You can do SMS, email stuff. And then there's another company, but they do gambling. Ah, yeah. He should get you a job at Singed so you can support him. Yeah, they provide a really cool service actually. He's a bit of your sugar papa, you could say. No, but Singed provides cool service. I would rate them 10 out of 10. What was I doing? All right, yeah, okay. Let's break stuff, I guess. Pick the crafting data. It will always be null. Set up default recipe. We get the base recipe. Yeah, no, I totally understand that. I mean, the parents are the heroes. They're doing so much for their kids. It's I think I never really appreciated what my parents did for me. I can't, yeah. Wow. They more than handed me a golden ticket to life. But just, honestly, I would say one of the best things was they just supported me. And that for one is just, like, I couldn't have asked for anything else. They just tried to be there when I needed them, and yeah, 10 out of 10. Would recommend my parents. Even though they might have hoped me to do. I remember when I told them I wanted to do game development, and they were like, "Are you sure? Don't you want to do, you know, make money?" That was a good talk. Okay, how am I? I wouldn't want to test it right now. And I'm a security concerned guy, so I would need to like, I trust you to a certain extent, but you're still somewhat of a stranger, you know. And as they say, when don't go into white vans with people. So yeah. I mean, I can take a look. Yeah, exactly. That's your white van. Oh, wow. Yeah, I know. You guys. So at this point I probably wouldn't, because I have everything backed up, and I would just wipe the computer and I would be done with it. But damn, I don't really want to get into that right now. That would be such a headache. I have so many things that I would need to reinstall, and that would suck big time. And this sounds weird, but that is actually one of my bigger issues. That would just suck. Execute the code base directly. I mean, currently my Git account is linked to me, and I don't want to expose me right now. So I mean, if it's an open code base, I can take a look. If it's not an open code base, then I would need to think about it. Okay, so now when we have this, I want to create a static T map, E chip building type, F gameplay tag. Yeah, then yeah, if it's open source, then yeah, definitely. I can. You can just send me the Git repo and I can take a look. And then I can roast you to the ground, man. You would be so roasted. Because that's what I do. I'm just a blatant asshole who bashes on people. That's my personality. Welcome to the world, my dude. No, I will be nice. Yeah, definitely. Go live whenever. Yeah. Look at my code, it's garbage. So I know what garbage is, okay? I can smell garbage from anywhere. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, sure. I think the best way to send it would be Discord, I think. Not sure where the best way to send it. Damn. I'm getting so dry in my mouth. I should honestly get some tea, maybe. Tea would be nice. Okay, Walid, you come from the land of tea, right? Isn't Pakistan like, don't you guys drink tea everywhere, all the time? Every day. Only tea. Or is coffee like a big thing in Pakistan? This is a genuine question. Yeah, exactly. What's the best tea? I need to know. Spill the tea. Spill the tea. What is the best tea, my dude? A ship converter. Because I'm like, I have two different things. I love, what is it called? It's called Southern tea here in Sweden. Southern tea. It's actually a Swedish blend from black tea, tropical fruits, and flour. Am I drinking flowers? What? Southern tea is a very popular tea in Sweden and also in Japan. Makes sense, okay? pinkish tea. Yeah, yeah. It sounds a bit like Kashmir tea. Okay, cool. I guess it's from the Kashmir region. No, but like the subtle tea of having like a darker tea with like a more flowery taste. Delicious. Remove all elements from the map. Sweet. Deleted. Yeah, definitely. I'm not a big milk guy in my tea. Neither am I a big like adding sugars to my tea either. Send you a snippet on Discord. Let's see. Testing. You sent a snippet. Git, get branch. Nice, you have some utility functions. You get bonus points for that. You do git pull, add, commit, push, add all, commit. Check network connection. Fuck it, YOLO, you know? Just push. You don't need don't need a network connection to commit and push. And also, wouldn't you? Okay, so let's say I would push something. If I would push something and you would pull and have changes in your commit log, wouldn't that automatically generate a merge conflict? Probably, no? I don't know if it automatically resolves or not. I have it so it doesn't automatically resolve, but it might just be me who's the local buffoon. It's an automation. Oh, okay. Then all good. I think you get some bonus points. The code looks good. And cool. And I want to say welcome to Jackie Dev. If you're here. Or maybe just in my head. Okay, cool. Now when we have this, we got the cached recipe values. So we check if the cached. Hello. All right. I'm an idiot. A ship converter, and we would check if the cached recipe values contains out one. Right, we want to check if it's the converter building, and if it's the converter building, then we want the cached value at the converter building level to be the out one. Perfect. Else the cached recipe value should be added. Converter building and out one. Perfect. Is it add? Perfect. Okay, so now when we cache that value, we should be able to check here in the beginning. place, set up default recipe, and here we would check if it contains it. We want set up default recipe. Don't be stupid. You can do it in there. F in play active tag. Don't guess it. What? Okay, sorry. I stopped reading chat while I was looking in, but no, I find your code to be fine. I like the clear like util functions. I mean, there are some things that I wouldn't do, but I mean, doesn't look bad. I'm not sure if you do this on a thread or not, but you sleep. I don't know why you would sleep for that long, but you know, I don't judge. Maybe you have your reason. I mean, pull, add, commit, all like super, yeah. I don't think I don't see anything that's like bad. I just see, yeah, it's on a thread, yeah. And nice that you're learning to work with threads. That's probably one of the harder things that that you can do in programming, and like learning that early on is yeah, that's really good. Okay, let's see if this crash will it blend. Oh no, it doesn't compile. Let's see. Declaration of it hides local. Oh, okay. Oopsie doopsie doopsie doopsie. Setup recipe. Ah, oops. Current recipe. Current recipe. Current recipe. Current recipe. Yeah, no. Like I know some senior engineers that don't know how to multi-thread properly. So good job. You learn by doing, and you learn by screwing up. And screwing up multi-threading is way harder when you're neck deep in code compared to, yeah. Converter. Right, this isn't. Visually it looks good. I have no comments or questions. Clear naming, clear. Yeah. I have like honestly, I have no bad like no real bad comments, really. I think, I mean, code should work, not be aesthetically pleasing, but like as long as it works and as long as yeah, go ham. I'm I don't have any necessarily bad omens to give, bad mojo to spread. It looked clear. Okay. Whoa, nice. It works. Oh no, what the? Oh wait. Oh, that's fine. Silicon ingot. Nice, it works. Okay, sweet. Sweet. Change recipe, setup recipe. Do I do this? I think I called the change recipe. You know what? I'm okay with this. This works. I'm fine. What I wouldn't do, if I just quickly look, the sleeping looks a bit. I maybe don't understand why you do certain things. Yeah, I think most of this comes from a place of I don't know exactly what you're trying to do. So I would need to understand it better. You're passing a vector of strings that is not a reference, but you might not want it to be a reference. I don't know. Like I said, I would need to probably understand it a bit more to say yes or no in certain places. But like overall, just keep going. Don't look at me as some guru. I'm just saying it looked fine, looked nice. I have no real bad comments. I think it's clear to read and clear to understand, which means I have no bad comments. Cool. Okay. Now that's fixed. So now you can. That means small git break. Git add. Git commit. Update. Git push. Push like it's a boy. Yeah, I mean, if it's optimal for the things that you want to do, then I think it's perfect. Okay, I have no bad thing to say. I really don't. But there is. I am here to check line 54 and yeah, no. 54 and okay, getting the chunk size. Not sure exactly what you're trying to do there, but yeah. Oh, look at my little chippies. Bye bye, chippies. Okay, so I noticed that getting tunnels to work might be needed. Or maybe it isn't. I wonder if I need to get tunnels to work. To release a demo of this. I don't know. Hello, sup, whatever. How did you build the conveyor belt system? Do you want to be more specific in what you're looking for? So, are you looking for the if you're looking for how they connect, or are you looking for how the nice texture here is working? Do. As you can see, it has a gap. What's up? It has this nice gap here. So close. Like everything, basically. Okay, if you want to know that, then you need to subscribe to my Patreon. No, just kidding. So basically, the conveyor belt system is, so all of these items that move they're moving on a grid. Like everything is based on like chunk to chunk to chunk to chunk, right? And the item will just look towards the grid and check, are you a belt or not? And if you're a belt, then I'm allowed to move here. So for instance, you see here it's slow, and then it gets faster, and that is because belts can have like different properties. So it's like whee, and then a bit slower, and then like faster, and then slower. Yeah, so it's honestly a really simple system overall. Like the belts are just an item in the world, just like everything else. The difference is that when moving on an item, you can just check, am I supposed to be collectible on the next cell? And if you are, then it, like for instance, these guys, they can collect items. So when an item reaches that cell, it will ask, can I be collected by you? And that thing will return a yes or no, and if that's a yes, it will eat up the item. So that's super simple. And on the belt side, so I have this material here. So like this thing is, look, it's the smallest, best texture ever. Let's see how big it is. 512 by 512, okay? Could probably be smaller, to be fair. But I need some, I want also to map it, so it's, I don't know, nice size, whatever. And I sample this texture, and I have a texture coordinate, and I have a panner, and it just blasts off, you know? So ever like the panner, it just moves, it just scrolls the texture. So nothing more, nothing less, you know? So it's a grid-based system with objects marked as belts and move other item in the simplest sense. Yes, sir. Yes, it is. That is probably the simplest explanation you could give. Yeah, pretty much. It's just a grid-based system. And here's the cool thing. Okay, so now let's go to a fun thing here. Where did we go? All right. Yeah. So every game tick, we also check for item collisions. That is actually one of I guess what makes the game a bit unique compared to some competitors. when we have the items and they can go around in a loop, but if they get too close to another item, oh, look at this perfect timing. Not for my demo, but as a there you go. Okay, so you see when they start to overlap, they will trigger a collision effect. So it's a factor game with physics, right? Boop. And doing this collision check in Unreal would be like super costly, right? You don't want to check physics every time, especially since I know a faster way of doing it, and that is just you check a distance. I have the X, I have the Y, and ba-bam, I can check a distance. It's so easy. So yeah, super simple. And then what more do we have? Item collision check. All right, yeah, and then the second thing is like when we update stuff, we can if we have more than 500 items on the board, we can start to do it in the multiple threads. And this is just a thing I tested out, you know. So I just tested out like what's the fastest on my computer, when is single threaded compared to multi-threaded, when is the overhead of like kicking off a thread like heavier than just doing it single threaded. So maybe in the future I might keep a thread open just for moving, so it updates, so it doesn't stutter. But yeah, it's a simple system. Yeah, no, I love chatting with you guys, you know, that's why I'm here. Have a great day, my dude. Have a great day. Or a great night. I mean, it should be quite dark there now. Did you use a basic cube as the base belt object? Niet. It's almost a basic cube. It's probably as close to a basic cube as you can get. Because it's yeah, it's just a box, okay? It's what's in the box. Yeah, so it's a box. It's not a basic box. It has 2 materials. Take care. Yeah, go to sleep. Have a great night. Sleep tight. Sleep tight. Drink chai. Why? Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. But yeah, so it's just a box. Cool. Now that is done. So that was one thing that bothered me. The other thing was not knowing when I can purchase stuff, and maybe I should make like a red square around it. Can probably be simple. So you place those boxes on the map as a belt, but without moving the texture. I mean, if I understand your question correctly, yeah, I mean, the item here is, this is a belt, and this is the texture. It just scrolls, you know. It's just a scrolling texture with a plane. It's on a plane. So yeah, pretty much that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay, so now back to doing real stuff. So I spawn all of these items. And these are the tiles, and tiles can have different colors, I think. I really, really, really need to get some tea. Yeah, okay, nice. I'm glad you got your answer. You guys can look at some beautiful grass for a while. I'll be right back. I need to get something to drink. I mean, I fucking love bloom. Whoever came up with the bloom effect, genius. Okay, I think I came up with a pretty good idea. I would call it blackmail, maybe? Semi-blackmail? So, there are a bunch of people now that make long form podcasts, and they've said stuff in the past, you know, that wasn't very good. And what if you just scan all of their clips to get all the words, and then try to find the words that are not okay to use anymore, and just, you know, cancel them. I call it the cancellator. Cancellator. Yes. Perfect. I am first on the chopping block. By my own tool. By my own sheer stupidity. Oh, okay. Let's try. Okay, so we have the bush selected, completed. I guess we need uncompleted selected. I think we need another way, and that would be like we need a untargetable or unbuyable. Text selection. Selection. Not selected, selected complete. Can't afford, or what should be? You broke, bitch. I need some naming suggestions here. I'm not sure that you broke, bitch. Oh yeah, oh, perfect. I know where to go. I know who to ask. If okay, so I need something. I need a name here, and the name is if you can't afford the upgrade. So, like, what would it be? What would be like? You have selected, completed, not selected, and if you are a broke boy, just say so. Right? That's a great variable name, right? If you're broke, then no money, womp womp. No money. I mean, you have baby, no money. No money, womp womp. No money. Not. I mean, I have not selectable, but not selectable is already occupied by the default because it's not selected. No money, womp womp. Not buyable. Buyable. Not buyable. Is that how you spell it? Buyable. Is buyable even... Okay. Able to be bought. Buyable. Yeah, okay. Hey, they call me the goat. Bah. Yeah, no. I really appreciate a lot of indie devs. They're doing... Like, I wouldn't call myself... I'm not a full-time indie dev, so I wouldn't group myself into all these amazing people. But there are so many talented people that do things all by themselves, you know? Or with, like, fucking shoestring budgets. Just look at, like, Hollow Knight, Silk Song. Amazing game. Can you make GTA 6 before GTA 6? Of course I can. But if I would make Take-Two Interactive broke, you know? You know how many people would lose their job if I just decided to make GTA 6 before Take-Two Interactive did? Or Rockstar, which is owned by Take-Two Interactive, to be clear. Would that be fair, man? Asmofur? Do you want me to take people's jobs? I mean, yeah. Like, oops, I accidentally sent it in all the chats. But look, that would be the entire Rockstar team, you know? Take him, be a rich boy. But if I'm already a rich boy, then I'm scared when people say eat the rich, because that means eat me. And I haven't showered. Yeah, to be fair, if I could make GTA 6 before they made GTA 6, that would make me really rich. Buy me RAM. Dude, man, okay. I talked about this before, but oh, look, specs. Sweet. Okay, look, that's my specs for my computer. I was like, oh sweet, I kind of want to buy more RAM. And then I looked at the RAM prices. Holy mother of Christ, Jesus Christ. How it's up by like 600%. It's up by like 400 to 600% depending on what you buy. Sell the kidney. Yeah, kinda. I don't think the kidney is enough, man. Look, if I Google like kidney, look, man, you have 2 kidneys, okay? You need to sell a liver probably. Kidney black market prices. Okay, $50,000 US. Okay, that was quite a lot of money. you could buy, yeah, exactly. You got 2 for a reason. Man, as the kids say, based. Like the prices are fucking insane. But yeah, I listened to some podcasts about markets and stuff, fun stuff, you know. And so we have had a bunch of price surges in PC parts, right? Between when the pandemic was, a lot of people, you know, a lot of people got new, wanted to upgrade the new PC hardware because they were stuck inside, right? So like you saw a huge surge based on like consumer demand. But now this surge is a few players, like $1 trillion companies, literally, that are now buying a crap ton of RAM. So much RAM. Is it ASMR? Oh, I don't know. How is my sound ASMR? Look, I hate my voice. I think my voice is crap. So this is probably like the best comment I could get. This is like telling me that I smell nice. Thank you, man. Thank you for telling me I smell nice. No, but so this is just a few players that are buying a crap ton of RAM, which is not then consumer demand. Well, I can tell that you know how I look. Look, I can't read and talk at the same time. I need to do one. I will... Okay, so this is not consumer demand. This is like a spot pricing thing, and that has reached its all-time high. And I don't know when it's gonna stop, but probably they're gonna push more production because they're making a crap ton of money on this. So yeah, I think the prices are gonna go down. I'm not sure when. Hopefully in a year. But yeah. So yeah, soon. I can buy you RAM soon. If you buy my game, then I can buy you RAM. That would be the worst deal ever. No, I don't have it. Wait. exclamation point Steam. No? Streamerbot? What are you doing? I worked hard on this. Apparently not hard enough. Asus are gonna start RAM production. Holy what? Is Asus gonna start RAM production? I didn't even know they had a fab. Asus is getting into RAM. What? Is planning to start an in-house DRAM memory chip production by 2026. Well, you learn something new every day, man. Thank you. Thank you for telling me. Okay. Now let's build the if you broke boy just say so feature. They're gonna build a fab and then say they will only sell it to gamers. Look. You smell that? Smells like horse shit. I believe it when that day comes, okay? That is some grade A bananas horseshit. That is some grade A poo poo. Okay, let's put yourself. Okay, you're an executive at Asus. You have a nice house. You have a wife with big bahonkas, big mommy milkers. You have a nice Lambo, and you have access to a private jet. And someone says to you, hey, you can make more money by selling it to Microsoft. Are you gonna still sell it to gamers? No! Your wife needs bigger milkers, okay? They don't grow on trees. You... Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Private jets don't fly themselves. The Airplane Express, you know, he was popular for a reason. And having a wife, that's expensive if you're a broke boy. And if you're a billionaire, it's probably even more expensive. So, yeah. I'm just saying, whenever I see that they're actually just doing it, like just selling to consumers, yeah. Do I have a wife? No, I have a more expensive version, a girlfriend. I have a partner. They are expensive. She's like, oh, you want to take a trip? Yeah, exactly, yeah. Like, oh, you want to take a trip to very expensive country? Oh, you buy. When we go out to eat, she's like, oh, you pay. I honestly think she has never paid for a single dinner in her life. But it's okay. I love her. That's why I do it. And I have an American Express. Oh, if I had a promotion card for an American Express, this would be the right opportunity. You can't buy your wife new honkers? Well, have you tried American Express? Where was I? Right. Besides talking about honkers and money, damn boy. Yeah. You know, the reason why I stream and make games is to provide. I'm just a humble man like you. Now donate to my Patreon at suckmyhonkers.com. Dependency not cleared is cleared. Okay, so here, if we have a value, And set up tile. We want to get our inventory. Chip inventory. Which big game companies do you like? I honestly like all of them. I think they all have a place in my heart. When DICE released Battlefield 6, amazing. It was so fun. Like best release in a long time. When Blizzard releases, have they released anything nice lately? Oh, never mind. When I play Overwatch, you know, like I do from time to time, then Blizzard, damn, banger company. I'm fucking hooked on League of Legends, so man, Riot Games, all up in my heart. What more big game companies do I like? You mean Layoffsoft? Yeah. Honestly, they have made some amazing games over the years, like the Assassin's Creed, like the early Assassin's Creed games. Oh, they were so good. Oh, when you played at Ezio and you ran around and you had fun. Oh, that was so. You remember? Oh, such a good time. No, that was some amazing games. I'm a huge fan of The Division. So fuck it, yeah. Ubisoft, let's go. And also I'm gonna give a nice hot lukewarm take here. No, maybe not a lukewarm take. I'm gonna give a hot take. I'm glad that Ubisoft is firing people. I said it. They have so many useless employees. Someone needs to go. I'm sorry to say it, but they have so many employees and they're producing so little good games. So that they're firing people is maybe the only chance they have to survive as a studio. So yeah, I said it. Quote me. Arknight Endfield rises in popularity and is sharing similarities and might be a competitor for your game. Do you have any thoughts about it? Honestly, I'm just happy. I saw this game today. I got it sent to me, and honestly, good for them. I really hope they sell a crapus amount of copies. I hope they sell as many copies as they need to make the studio go around or something. I don't know. I don't have any bad thing to say about them. I hope they sell more copies than me. I hope they sell 1 billion more copies than I do. Because you know, if I sell 100 copies of my game, that will just make me happy. I will be content. I have no need to turn this indie hobby fun thing that I do into a studio. I have a day job. I make money there. They're a live service free gacha game. Okay. I didn't know that. I just saw that it was like what can I say? It was like a factory. It looked like an automation game with like anime titties. Yeah. But yeah. Can you explain to me what is the live service aspect of the game? Like, why is it live service? And also that even more talks to the point of it not really being a competitor at all. I think we're playing in two different leagues, right? So Psycho Gamer, titty. Where I don't know. It looked like one of those games. Okay, I'm not gonna say it is one of those games, but it looked kind of like one of those games. But yeah, Psycho Gamer, I don't know if I'm saying this right. Whatever. If you like, do you like football? Do you like any esports? Do you like baseball? Do you like basketball? Do you have anything that you like? So I can make this amazing analogy. I will wait until you answer. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, cool. I should delete my save file. Start over. Open the tree. This should be red. Why is it not red? Well, let's say it's just like crypto and stocks. What? Oh, you like crypto and stocks. Okay. Oh, okay. I can make an analogy to that. Okay. Arknight, that's like Bitcoin compared to me. That's they're gonna make a lot of money, and they look good, they're useful, they have nice graphics. And what do I have? I'm a rug pull shitcoin. I'm like Logan Paul's crypto coin, okay? I'm a dink doink. I don't have any graphics. Look, I made this humbly myself. It ain't much, but it's honest work, you know. Look, on, off, on, off. That's the best I have. This is the best effect I ever made, ever. And then you look at their game, and it looks amazing. We're playing in 2 different leagues. I'm here to satisfy a single niche, and that is players who like factory games and they like cheap factory games. That's my niche. And the people who don't like live services. Yours is pretty. Oh, you're pretty, bro. You're a bit of a cutie patootie yourself. I see that cat you have as a icon. Who doesn't love them? Cats. They're so cute. No, but for real. We're playing in 2 different leagues. That's they are F1 and I'm like IndyCar. IndyCar is not even that bad. IndyCar is actually quite good. But you get my point, okay? We're very different. We're very, very, very different. Very, very, very different. Okay, but now to a point of what the hell? What the hell? I watch F1. I am such a huge F1 fan. It might be... Yeah, no, it's actually, yeah, probably, yeah, it's my favorite sport to watch. It's so amazing. And favorite team, I mean, I would say I'm a Mercedes fan. My dad worked for Mercedes like for basically all my life, so I grew up always like cheering for Mercedes as a team. But I can't say that like I'm so stuck to a team necessarily. I'm more amazed by like what the drivers can do. I mean, just look at oh, so you can afford RAM. Yeah, honestly, I can afford RAM. That is true. But I choose not to. So yeah, but yeah, basically I like To be clear, my dad didn't work for the Mercedes F1 team. He just worked for Mercedes as a company. So yeah, I just love watching them. I love what Toto did to the team. Yeah. How do you get players to play your game? Because TikTok and other platforms, humans have a very short attention span. They barely read anything. Yeah, that's honestly, it's a good question. I think today, how you get players? Honestly, yeah, what you said there, Asmo. If your game is good, people will play it. Steam is basically a monopoly, right? But damn, Steam has a really good promotion engine, and if you make a really good game and Steam finds it nice and promotes it more, then you will reach so many eyeballs. I mean, if you can get some YouTuber to like your game and play it, some bigger one. If you look at a game about feeding a black hole. Oops, I accidentally sent it everywhere now. For real, if you look at the Aramus game, a game about feeding a black hole, it has such a simple loop. It's such a good game for what you get. It's perfect. I think he and his co-founder, co-guy, they made an awesome game. But to be honest, we have to be real. Most Steam games are shit. Most people that release games are shit. There is nothing more about it. Just look at here. You can look at my game. I made it in 1.5 months or 1 month or something. Because I work for a game company and I used to work for Activision Blizzard, and when you work for a huge gaming company you have a non-compete clause, and when you have non-compete clause you're not allowed to release games and so on. So I swapped jobs, so I had a couple of months and I was traveling somewhere else. So I had a month to make a game, and I made that game. But that game is shit, and I know it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 100%. It might be a hard pill to swallow, but it's so true. If the game is shit, people won't play it. It's it's not being rude, it's being realistic. If the game is buggy as shit, then no one will play it. Then it's shit. There is nothing more to say about it. There is enough ways to promote a game today. There is enough ways to get people to play a game, and Steam is good enough to promote games that are really good. That if Steam decides not to promote your game, then maybe your game wasn't promotable. What was it Jonas Tyrone who made this guess the reviews of a game, random game extension, and I think that extension is exactly what we're talking about here. You can't find a good game that has few reviews. You can't find a good game that looks amazing that has few reviews. Yeah, exactly. Then I got rich in another way, but if a big streamer plays my game, then damn it, my wife is getting new honkers, The extra big ones. And you will be rich like me. Then we can go to the island together, right? You, me, and our friend Epstein. Do 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 Steen. Okay, I'm not that rich, man. I have enough money to buy a house. That's I mean, if I had the Bugatti Lamborghini money, then I wouldn't be streaming to 6 people, man. I would just buy people to watch. You know, you can actually, you can buy ads, which is not view botting, but you're buying ads, which, yeah. But now I'm just doing this for shites and giggles, so I don't have Lamborghini money, okay? And why would I want to buy a Lamborghini when I'm from Sweden? I can buy a Koenigsegg. Just look at those sport cars. They look amazing. I think this might actually be the best feature I've ever made. Boop. I did a genius move. I felt kind and vacuumed the dust of my PC. I fried my GPU. Did you vacuum it with a... What the fuck did you vacuum with? And didn't you, unplug the PC while vacuuming? Sorry, I'm not gonna... That's sad, okay? I'm sorry, man. That was very sad. If I had a spare GPU, you could have gotten it. But I don't. I can barely afford RAM. Yeah, exactly, yeah. I have... yeah. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you can probably... you can, like, vacuum the dust filters. That's on the outside when you remove it, but yeah, vacuuming on the inside sounds like a not good idea, but I'm glad you tested it. Honestly, maybe sell the GPU on eBay. Maybe someone can, take it apart for the RAM and sell it. I mean, people are buying scrap parts for expensive watches and stuff, so I don't see why not. Oh, nice. Nice to have some paperweight. Okay. I'm gonna go and lose some LP in ranked now. It was fun fucking around with you guys. Should we have a good night? Sleep tight. Lovely kisses. Yeah. I'm out. Have a nice one. Thank you for hanging around. Fun having you here. Toodles. Oh yeah. Tindergate official rank. Okay, nice. Bye bye.